Going over there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for noticing.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. County commissioners, elected officials, community leaders, Board of Education leaders, community leaders, members of my board at the Endowment, members of our Community Advisory Council, my colleagues, and the media, welcome and thank you for being here. Today is a great day and we're going to get right to it. That is after I thank my chair, Shannon Winslow, and vice chair, Bill Blair, for being here and for their support. We don't get here without the support of them and our board and my team. So with that, on behalf of the Endowment, I am proud to announce a proposed grant of $116 million over the next 10 years in support of the county's $320 million school infrastructure initiative.
You're here.
Together, we will construct and renovate educational facilities that will serve the children and the families of New Hanover County for generations to come. Today is more than a grant announcement, however. We look forward to investing in the future of New Hanover County and the environments where learning and community life take shape. It is beyond bricks and mortar. It's about creating those environments conducive to teaching and learning. It's about strengthening our neighborhoods and neighborhood vitality. And it's about ensuring that youth and young people have places that reflect their potential. Schools are among the most important civic institutions in any community. They are anchors. Yes, where children learn, but also where families gather and celebrate. And where neighborhoods and neighbors find identity and connection. Where relationships are formed. When we invest in schools, we are investing in education, but we are also investing in public health, in community safety, in neighborhood vitality, in economic resilience, and in the long-term well-being of our county. That's why we're here today. And the physical aspect of a school sends a powerful message to our children about our communities and our belief in them, because we know that modern and welcoming places will help create conditions for their confidence, for their belonging, for their achievement, and for their pride. And by helping to contain the costs of this ambitious initiative and mitigating the pressures on our taxpayers, the Endowment is also fulfilling our mission of promoting the economic success and stability of our families. To be sure, the Endowment's investment is contingent on the county's ability to secure funding for this ambitious initiative. And when the county is successful in doing that, and we know the initiative will proceed, the Endowment will jump in and will invest alongside all of New Hanover County in this impressive plan. County Manager, County Commissioners, Dr. Barnes, our shared investment is an expression of belief. Belief in our youth, belief in public education, and belief that communities grow stronger when they have places to grow and thrive together. And with that, I'll turn it over to you, County Manager Chris Coudray.
Good morning and welcome to the new Hanover County Government Center. We are delighted to be here. Glad you are here to hear of this big announcement. I want to start first by saying thank you to Sophie. Sophie, thank you for everything that you've done. You have been a great partner. You've shown tremendous leadership throughout the entire process, and I believe this is collaboration at its best. And as the organization that is ultimately financially responsible for what is to come, we are truly grateful for this partnership and investment by the Endowment. I also want to thank the Endowment Board for its decision to invest in the school initiative, and by extension, investing in the future of this community, and most importantly, in our children. That commitment matters. It helps this community go further together than it otherwise should be expected to go on its own. I also want to recognize our Board of Commissioners. Almost 6 years ago, this board made a decision few communities will ever have the opportunity to make. It chose to convert a community asset into a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create a permanent and perpetual investment in the people of our community. That decision helped breathe life into the endowment. And what we are announcing today is a direct result of that foresight and that vision. Thank you to the new Hanover County Board of Commissioners. I don't pretend to speak for the community, but I do believe this is the kind of partnership the community hoped for when the endowment was established. And I can say definitively, it is exactly the kind of partnership the County Commission imagined when it made the decision to create the New Hanover Community Endowment on Monday, October the 5th, 2020. That's a day our community should remember. It's a day that our community should always celebrate. Again, thank you for the partnership. Thank you for the collaboration. Thank you for the leadership along the way. Now I'd like to invite a good friend and a great leader to the podium, the superintendent of the new Hanover County Schools, Dr. Christopher Barnes. Dr. Barnes, welcome.
No holds barred. Today is an exciting day for public education in New Hanover County. As superintendent, I'm incredibly grateful for this historic investment in our students, our staff, and our community. This investment today reflects a shared community-wide belief in investing responsibly and consistently in our next generation of students to create school environments that set our students up for long-term success. Whether we're updating critical safety features, addressing capacity limits, or modernizing our learning spaces, this partnership will help ensure that every child across this county, regardless of the community they come from, regardless of their zip code, can thrive in a safe and supportive learning environment. This represents an investment not just in education, but in the daily experience of teaching and learning for every student, educator, and family across this district. On behalf of the students, our staff, and the Board of Education, we want to thank the endowment, thank the county for this incredible commitment to the future of New Hanover. It's now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Leanne Pierce, Chair of the New Hanover County Board of Commissioners.
Well, thank you, Dr. Barnes. Appreciate it. It truly is a great day. And first, good morning. And let me say thank you to the endowment for your commitment that you're making today. Providing safe, modern learning environment for our students is a top priority for this board. Our students deserve classrooms worthy of their potential. New Hanover County has developed a comprehensive plan to modernize our school over the next decade. The county is committed to our role in providing the children and the families of New Hanover County school facilities in which they can thrive. We are grateful for the endowment's commitment to help shoulder the cost alongside us. This is what becomes possible when partners come together around something we all believe in, our children, and the future that they will build right here. This is what real teamwork looks like. Thank you, and I'd like to introduce my friend and board chair of the endowment, Shannon Winslow.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Commissioner Pierce. I am going to be brief with my comments so as not to be repetitive for what has already been shared by our CEO and our partners. But today is a great day in New Hanover County, and the endowment is so proud to be a part of it. On behalf of the board, I want to express our deep appreciation to the county and the district for their statements of confidence today in people, in place, and what is possible when we are all aligned. I want to acknowledge the educators, administrators, and public partners who do the daily work of making our schools function and they serve our students well. Capital investments like the one announced today only succeed when matched by strong operational leadership and a shared commitment to excellence. What we are beginning here is a long-term effort. The buildings that are renovated, constructed will outlast all of us in this room. And that is exactly the point. These are generational investments that are meant to shape opportunity for children that we will never meet, but who will benefit from decisions that we are making with care and intention this year. As board chair, I'm particularly grateful for this work because it's being done in the spirit of partnership and not as isolated actors, but as a community choosing to move forward together with purpose and continued commitment to our kids and families and our schools and our community. Thank you.
We'll open it up for questions.
I'd love to start.
Go for it.
So, last December, during the endowment's public meeting, an audience member asked the endowment if the endowment could pick up the tab for the school bond, and they were told that was prohibited by the founding documents. What changed?
I'll take that. Thank you, Ben. I answered that question, and I do recall that was the first question out at the listening session. My interpretation of that question was that the audience member and citizen was asking about the endowment taking down the $320 million, the full amount. And as I indicated, our governing documents and bylaws state that we cannot do that in its entirety, and because that would be supplanting, which would violate our APA. So nothing has changed. What we are doing is we are supplementing what the county is doing, and we are coming alongside them. So to answer your question in summary again, nothing has changed. It's the semantics of the question and how I answered it, which was factual.
Brian with WAY. So is there any particular schools or areas you guys are already focusing on, or is it just the announcement for right now?
Thank you, Brian. I'll leave that up to Chris or Dr. Barnes.
Do you mind if I offer a little context? Sure. So Dr. Barnes can speak to all of the projects that are proposed in the school bond. The partnership that we've reached is actually also predicated on flexibility. The endowment did not say to the county or to the school district, you will use endowment dollars on X, Y, and Z. Instead, they took the perspective and the position that this is a community-wide endeavor. Their commitment is to support the community at large, and so they're going to let us use those dollars to help buy down what the ultimate impact on the taxpayer is. So there will not be a direction of endowment dollars to any one project. It will be investment in all of the projects.
What he said.
I have a question. This Megan from Port City Daily. Can you talk about how the payments will be paid out and how that will be structured should the bond pass?
Yes, thank you so much for that question. There will be annual payments for 10 years. So the final amount of the grant divided by 10, paid over 10 years. Yes, thank you.
One more, then we can go to the aquarium.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you guys. The press release was sent out a few minutes ago. It should be in your inbox. I know all of us will be prepared to take questions over the next several days. Thank you for coming this
I should
morning.
also mention that County Manager Kudre and I signed our memorandum of understanding this morning. As you know, this will be a public document, and we invite you to review it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.